Welcome, my friends. Today, you're about to hear a story unlike any other. A story that will make you laugh, make you cry, and above all, make you believe in the power of never giving up. This is not just the story of a man. This is the story of a legend. A poor, hungry boy who once searched trash cans for food, and yet, one day, became the most loved entertainer in the entire world. His name? Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin. But the world remembers him by a simpler name, Charlie Chaplin. Now, before you skip, listen closely, because once you know his journey, once you feel what he went through, you'll realize why Charlie's life is not just history, it's a lesson for your own future. Rain. The hardest childhood. Charlie was born in London, 1889, into a world of lights and music. Both his parents were performers, but life wasn't kind. His father abandoned the family. His mother, though loving, was too poor to feed him. Imagine this, a little boy going to bed hungry, his mother pretending to eat so her children could have the last piece of bread. That little boy was Charlie. And when his mother's voice failed during a performance, the audience booed her. She collapsed in shame. But then, something extraordinary happened. A 5-year-old Charlie walked on stage. He sang. He danced. The crowd roared with laughter. That night, the boy discovered the magic of performance. He realized, I was born to make the world laugh. But destiny had other plans. Soon after, his mother lost her mind and was taken away to a hospital. Charlie and his brother were left alone, street children, cold and starving, fighting just to survive. Did he give up? No. That was the beginning. Plank. The rise of a performer. As a child, Charlie worked in brutal workhouses, washed dishes, delivered newspapers, anything to survive. But inside, one dream never died: to perform. At 14, he finally got a chance with a small theater group. He practiced harder than anyone. People saw something in him, something rare. By 16, he was acting in serious plays. And then, destiny opened its doors. In 1910, he boarded a ship to America, the land of dreams. Video cameras, the birth of a legend. Hollywood was just beginning. Silent films were the future. Charlie took a small role, but he wanted more. He wanted to create something unforgettable. And so he gave birth to a character, a man with a tiny mustache, a bowler hat, baggy pants, and a funny little walk. Yes, the tramp. The world had never seen anything like it. Without speaking a word, Charlie made people laugh, cry, and feel. His films spread across countries, across languages, across cultures. By 1917, Charlie wasn't just an actor. He was the biggest star on earth. Action cameras, the genius behind the camera. But Charlie wanted control. He didn't just want to act. He wanted to write, direct, compose music. So in 1918, he built his own studio, and in 1921, he released The Kid. It wasn't just comedy. It was his life story. A poor man and an orphan boy. People laughed, people cried. It was cinema like the world had never seen. And Charlie became unstoppable. Action cameras, when the world changed. In the 1930s, sound films arrived. Everyone said silent films were dead, but Charlie refused. He believed emotions were stronger than words. Then came City Lights in 1931, a silent film in a world of talking films, and yet it became one of the greatest movies of all time. The final scene still makes people cry even today.
But then history took a dark turn. Adolf Hitler rose to power, and strangely, he shared Charlie's mustache. Did Charlie hide? No. He fought back with comedy. In 1940, he released The Great Dictator. The final speech in that movie, "We think too much and feel too little," remains one of the most powerful speeches in history. Broken heart. The price of greatness. But not everyone liked Charlie's boldness. Hollywood turned against him. Lies were spread. In 1952, he was forced to leave America, the very country he had entertained. Heartbroken, he moved to Switzerland. But the world never forgot him. In 1972, Hollywood begged him to return. And when he stepped on stage at the Oscars, the audience gave him a standing ovation for 12 minutes, the longest in Oscar history. A boy who once starved on London streets was now honored as the greatest comedian in history. Coffin, a shocking twist after death. On Christmas Day, 1977, Charlie passed away peacefully at the age of 88. The world wept. But then something unbelievable happened. Just 3 months later, thieves broke into his grave and stole his body. Yes, Charlie's coffin was kidnapped. They demanded ransom, but his wife refused. She said Charlie would have laughed at this. After weeks of searching, police finally caught the thieves. His body was returned and buried under concrete so no one could ever steal him again. Star, the eternal lesson. Friends, Charlie's story is more than history. It's proof. Proof that no matter how poor you are, no matter how broken your past, no matter how many people try to stop you, if you have a dream and the courage to keep going, you can change the world. Charlie once said, "A day without laughter is a day wasted." And even today, every time we laugh, Charlie lives on. Not just as a comedian, not just as an actor, but as a symbol of resilience, hope, and the power of never giving up. So ask yourself, if Charlie could rise from hunger and rejection to become a legend, what's stopping you? Fire. This is not just a story. This is your reminder. Dream big, work hard, and one day your story will inspire the world.